Hey there, happy Tuesday. Let's just jump right in. Today's topic is sleep. So, this is for the people that do struggle to fall asleep, stay asleep, all of those types of things. I have 4 tips for you that, when implemented, are pretty much guaranteed to improve your sleep. So, again, just going right into it. So, number one, it's those darn screens. You've heard it before, and there's a reason for it. Turning off all screens an hour ahead of time, an hour before it's time to go to bed, 45 minutes, an hour before it's time to go to bed. I don't care if there's blue light filters, if you're using special glasses or blah, blah, all those things, irrelevant. It's the light coming towards your face is stimulating, and what you're watching on it is also stimulating. So turning off those screens, that alone ends up helping people so much. Just for that 45 minutes or an hour before you want to be asleep, just turn off those screens, have some quality conversations, meditate, listen to music, listen to a podcast or something like that, but in a way that, you don't have to be looking at it or, having all that light shining into your eyes. So that's one. 2 is to regulate your wake time, not your go to sleep time. So we have found that if you actually focus on waking up at the same time every day, yes, even weekends, that will help. So finding that wake time and getting your clock into a rhythm of waking up at the same time every day, even if you go to bed late, even if you alter your go to bed time, but waking at the same time gets your body onto a steady system, a steady routine, so that it naturally falls asleep when it needs to in order to wake up at the same time every day. So tip number 1 was no screens for an hour before bedtime. Tip number 2 is just wake up at the same time every day. Just wake it up every day. Another reason why many people have sleep issues are just those running thoughts, just those thoughts that keep spiraling around and floating around, those worries. And the thoughts are worries. They're worries about the past, worries about the future, never about the present, right? Because worry doesn't exist here in the present. It's always about the past or the future. So one way that you can handle this, if this is your go-to, if your anxiety brain decides to kick in when it's time for you to go to bed, then one way that you can handle this is before the end of your screen time, or maybe this is when you cut off your screen time, you set a timer for 15 or 20 minutes and you worry. You consciously, purposefully choose when your worry comes. You choose when to have your daily worry instead of letting it surprise you. So you plan it, you schedule it. When the timer goes off, then it goes off. And then any other worries that come up throughout the night, you can say, that's awesome. Either I already worried about you and we came up with a plan, we have a solution, we're good, or this will be, I'll address this during my next worry time. So during that worry time, you are going to take a look at what's going on, come up with solutions, all of those things of whatever potential worries might pop up for you when you try to go to bed. And then the 4th note is, in case a new worry does come up that you didn't think of before, just keep a notebook or some type of paper and pen next to your bed so that without turning lights on, without turning screens on, just in the dark, you can grab that pen and paper, jot down a quick note so that you can tell your brain, I'm not going to forget. I will take care of this tomorrow during my worry time or whenever else, but I won't forget this thing. Oftentimes it's like, don't forget your brain, don't forget to send that email. Don't forget to send the email. Don't forget to send just write yourself a note, send the email, and then know that you can let it go and take care of it in the morning. So again, happy sleep tips. No screen for an hour before you want to fall asleep. Set your wake up time for the same time every day, no matter what. Plan for your worries and figure out your solutions before bedtime. And then keep, as a backup plan, keep a notebook and pen next to your bed so you can take notes in case anything does happen to slip in. And you can get rid of those worries and put them on paper and then deal with them when you're ready, not when the thoughts are ready, when you're ready. Take control over when you worry. So those are my tips. Let me know how they went. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next week.